Hello again, Daria, Miroslav, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. So let's get started and wait for other people a little bit. I'm going to ask you how was your progress in doing the tasks to revise some grammar and vocabulary, etc. What about you, Daria?
50-50. Something I remember, something I forgot.
It means
And
that you need to revise some of the perhaps issues of the vocabulary, yes?
yes.
Sophia joined us, good. So, what about you, Sophia? What is your progress on the platform?
I've done everything, but only I need to end one task related to phrasal verbs, but it was our previous homework, not for
To finish, you need.
to finish.
Mhm.
Everything, other task I've done. Shopping, the module shopping I need to do.
So the previous topic was about shopping, wasn't it?
Yes.
Again, you, Miroslav, what's your progress like?
I need to catch up with others.
Since you haven't been with us earlier, yeah, you joined later, you need to brush up some vocabulary, yeah, I believe. So, what questions do you have about some difficulties, about some words, maybe expressions or something from the tasks? Any questions you have, Sophia?
I don't have any questions. I actually realize all my mistakes because we have like notes after tasks. So that's why I could see them.
You could check and correct your mistakes yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
And what about you, Miroslav? What was maybe difficult for you there?
I didn't find some difficulties. Any difficulties?
I see Alice joined us. Hello. Hello, Alice.
Hello.
So what about your progress on the platform? I want to know. Any questions you have?
I have got no questions.
So was everything clear then? Yes, for you. But you wrote your essay too late, so I couldn't check it in the morning. It wasn't there. I just saw it before the lesson that it appeared.
Yes, I know. I haven't got the right connection to put it earlier.
To download it. Oh, Grigory, hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
So tell me, please, Grigory, about your progress on the platform and any questions you have.
I don't have any questions, and my progress is quite well. I'll do
Quite good.
today's work today.
So, and Sofia Medvedeva, what about you? Hello. Are you with us? I can see on my screen Sofia. Медведева здесь у нас?
Все, я тут.
Okay. So, how was your progress on the platform?
Without any questions.
So, have you done everything or just?
No, I haven't done everything, but what I have done, it was without any questions.
Okay. So, let's brainstorm. Today we'll just quickly brainstorm some words about shopping. Just tell me 2-3 words and collocations that come to your mind about shopping. Let's start with you, Miroslav.
I don't know, supermarket.
Mhm. Some words that
All.
were on the platform, I mean, also. Mhm. Some set expressions, collocations.
Dress up.
Uh-huh.
Ну и все.
Mhm. Who has other words on the topic of shopping? Please, Grigori, your words.
Maybe new surgeons,
Hmm.
checkout, and shop assistant.
Okay. Daria, you're welcome.
Greengrocers, butchers, ironmongers,
Mhm.
pharmacy.
So types of shops.
Yes.
Sofia, your words, please. Porocheva, please.
Refund, bargain, have a receipt, also tax, fee. There are some words related to fee, tax, the difference between them, I remember.
Can you explain the difference between fee and tax then?
So fee, it can be entrance fee, tax, это налог.
So money you pay to the government, in other words, yes? Производное от слова налог, налогообложение. Can you say this word?
Mm-mm.
Who has an idea how to say it?
Taxation.
Taxation, suffix ation, совершенно верно. And finally, Alice, your words, please.
Paperback,
Mhm.
trolley, also checkout. What else? Sales, sales manager, queue.
And to be on sales with preposition on, yes.
Queue also.
Or a line in American English when people. Yeah, good.
That's all.
Great. And next comes the topic of one but previous lesson, which was about healthy lifestyle, yeah? Which words come to your mind, Sofia Medvedeva? Just a few of them. Tell us, please.
Eliminate, carbohydrate,
Mhm.
allergy, сейчас я вспоминаю что-нибудь. Calories, vitamins, nutritious, overweight, overeating.
So you know quite a lot of words here. Okay, Miroslav, your words, just a few of them.
Calories, dietitians, overweight, fiber,
Okay,
and other.
that's it. Well, and today we'll brainstorm also the vocabulary and revise something on the topic fashion and clothes and trends there, yes? And on your Progress Me platform, you have some vocabulary. I'm going to give you just a few minutes to have a look at this vocabulary. Then I'll ask you which words you know, maybe were not familiar to you before, yes? And I'm giving you 3-4 minutes to look at the words and study them. So you may go now on your own Progress Me platform, okay? And the first section is just vocabulary, first page. Oh, yeah. No problems with entrance? Yeah, no? Мгм. Молчание — знак согласия. Значит, все зашли на платформу, да? Окей. So 1 more minute and we'll discuss, okay? So I'd like to ask Sofia Medvedeva. So what new words did you find in these illustrations about clothes fashion? Okay.
It's close fitting, тесный, получается.
Mhm.
Tailored, тоже не знала.
What is tailor? What profession is it? Tailor.
Сшитый, tailor, портной. Tailor,
Портной. То
сшитый
есть сшитый на заказ у портного, да, одежда? Yes.
Ну,
Grigori, what
Sure.
about you? Experience with new words here?
Maybe some words connected with the clothes, like sleeveless dress, a long sleeve dress,
Ага.
and maybe some shoes.
Names of
Address.
schools. Perhaps you might come across such words but not necessarily, yes. But it's a good idea to know how to call them, yes. Especially if you go shopping, yeah. Okay, now, Miroslav, if you look at my screen, can you describe what person number 4 in the row is wearing? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see.
So person number 4, that lady, what's she wearing?
Lady is wearing flip-flops,
Mhm.
jeans, hoodie, and that's all.
Okay. And for example, person number 7 for you, Sofia Borucheva.
Mhm. This man is wearing jeans,
Mhm.
t-shirt, and loafers or boots.
Mhm. Okay, that's it. Well, we can now have a look at some collocations, and for this task, you will see another slide on my screen. So you need to read the sentence and choose the correct answer. It's for our lexical challenge for you, okay? And Miroslav will take the first sentence.
Putting on.
What's the difference between put on clothes and try on clothes?
Try on, попробовать. Put on, надеть.
Примерить try on, да? Какой смысл этого предложения? Он не
Наверное,
любит
все-таки
одевать
try on.
одежду или примерять все-таки, да? Так как не хочет, чтобы другие посмотрели на его something that doesn't suit him, yes? Поэтому здесь правильный ответ, конечно, be trying, yes? So, Sofia Boricheva, think for number 2.
I'm not sure. A green skirt. I think in combination with a blue.
In combination with something. And would you like such combination yourself?
Actually, no, because I'm a big fan of wearing light clothes. So I have just only white or beige clothes in my in my wardrobe. I will.
I see. So it won't be a good idea for you either. Sofia Medvedeva, next one.
Everyone complimented Kiri. Maybe to her new outfit.
Sorry, not right answer. There is a set expression to compliment somebody.
For something. No. Сейчас. Compliment. Maybe on?
On something, yes, that's right. Bear in mind this combination, okay, collocation. Compliment somebody on something. Grigory, go on, please.
I think some modern designs are more like works of art.
Works of art, good. Daria Balabaeva? Today, now we don't have her, yes?
Нет, я тут.
You are here, sorry,
Так, еще раз.
Number 5.
I wish people didn't have a tendency.
Oh, yeah, have a tendency. Go on, Daria Vaganova now.
I don't think t-shirts and jeans will ever go out of style.
Out of style, yes. Do you agree with that idea?
I think yes, I agree.
Alice, next option.
Make sure you apply your makeup with a soft brush like this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to apply makeup. Good. Sofia Borichova, next one.
If you wear that short with the pattern, you look like a chessboard.
Mm.
Клеточку.
Yes, the right answer is checked. Yes, And what is plain pattern? Can you explain?
What? Plain.
Plain pattern. Plain pattern.
I don't know. Может быть, я не знаю, как...
Простой такой, однотонная заливка, да? Простой, plain.
Казалось, что plain от глагола play. Я поняла, plain pattern. Да,
Plain pattern. And striped.
stripe — это в полосочку.
Yeah. Number 9. Other Sophia, please.
You always seem to look so formal. If only you would. Так, это распустить волосы, да?
Yes,
Наверное, тогда let your hair
Let
down.
your hair down. Absolutely right. The 10th, Miroslav.
The latest trend of footwear.
Is it off? A trend
In.
in something? Yeah, number 11. We need to go down. Grigory.
My sister and I share the same taste in clothes.
Okay. Alice, go on.
Why can't you follow Edgar's example and wear a tie to work?
Agree. And the last one, Sofia Medvedeva.
My dad asked me whether his clothes were in fashion, and I said, ну, получается, модные.
In fashion, to be in fashion or out of fashion. These two expressions are used, yes. Speaking about the next word formation test, you need to tell me which word suits the best the gap in task 6 on this slide, okay? Visit to a fashion show. In about a couple of minutes, I'll ask you about your answers. Please put them down, okay? Grigory is right. Good. Daria, your answer is okay. Oh, oops, next answer is not okay. Spelling mistake. Be careful. And think if it's singular or plural, Daria. Is it one or many on TV? Uh-huh. So I'd like to ask Sofia Borichova to speak for the first answer.
Okay. I was really enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic. Ага, длинная такая форма будет, да? Number 2.
Advertisements.
Во множественном числе только, да, обращаем внимание. Fashion. What about this word, Grigori?
I think fashionable.
Mhm. Ага, not unfashionable. Yes. Good. Miroslav, 4 is
Stylish.
ага, ish suffix. Success. Yes, Sofia? Медведева?
Successful.
Ага. Number 6, be careful with it.
Я еще 6, да?
Mhm.
Unattractive.
Unattractive or inattractive. What do you
Unattractive.
But is it un or no un?
Я запуталась, мне кажется. Так.
I never had much money to spend on clothes, and I felt, of course, я поэтому как бы чувствовал себя непривлекательным, да, но unattractive, yes.
Ну все тогда. Я
Мгм. Да, некоторые написали attractive, yes, неправильный был ответ. Без приставки. Number 7, Ярослав. It's easy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ага, 8. Miroslav, please.
Expective.
Now. Completely. Совершенно как неожиданно.
Unexpected.
Unexpectedly.
А.
Idly. Там суффикс другой. Неожиданно. Unexpectedly. Okay. Number 9. Alice.
Similarity.
Good. And the last one, Grigory, is,
Stylist.
of course, a person. Stylist. Mhm. Okay. We'll stop here with these activities of grammar and vocabulary. And where is that? Now I'm going to ask you some questions based on this topic as a part of the interview, okay? By random, I ask a question and then tell you who is going to answer it, okay? Question number 1. What are you wearing now? What's the most important thing when you buy clothes? Alice, please.
Now I'm wearing a black t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I think that the most important thing in clothes for me is comfort. I prefer clothes that are not close fitted, that are not tight,
Okay.
and also I prefer plain colors.
But the question, when you buy clothes, you didn't mention the word buy. Be careful about it, okay?
Да.
The second question, there will be a lot of questions, not 5, but more, okay? Is there any item of clothing you would like to buy at the moment? Sofia Boricheva?
I would like to buy a new t-shirt because I believe that t-shirts are the most basic items for people. That's why I also would like to buy it.
Mhm. Okay, next. What was the last item of clothes you bought? How much did you pay for it? Do you think it was a bargain or a rip-off? Miroslav?
What was the last item?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I don't remember. Maybe a white hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
And the second part of question.
Mm-hmm. How much did you pay for it? And do you think it was a bargain or a rip-off? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I paid for it 3,000 of rubles, and I think it's good cost
Why
for it,
cost? Good price.
price for it,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, be careful to cost, to it, price, цена, yeah. And was it, so it wasn't a rip-off, it was a fair price, we can say, yes, or good price. Next question. Do you ever buy designer brands? Why or why not? Sofia Medvedeva.
Actually, I have bought some clothes from designers. I have bought some designer clothes.
Yeah.
Какая-то вторая часть вопроса была. Там
Why not? Careful.
Yes, I have bought some designer clothes because I love how their appearance and their design, and I thought it was quite high quality clothes.
Mhm. Okay. The next one. What clothes did you hate wearing when you were a child? Daria Balabaeva.
When I was a child, I used to hate to wear things like that. To wear dresses
Mhm.
because I was an active child and it's hard to jogging and playing some games in dress.
Mhm. I see. Now you don't wear dresses, do you?
I wear dresses.
That's good. The next question. Do you have any clothes that you never wear, and why did you buy them? Daria Vaganova, please.
I don't know, maybe I bought one black skirt maybe 3 years ago, and I think I have if I remember right, I have never worn it, and maybe I want to wear it in the future. I bought it for my school, but
So
I
try to
don't like
finish.
it.
I see. Are there any shops you normally avoid going to? Sofia Medvedeva.
There aren't any shops that I avoid going to because I prefer different types of shopping, and all kinds of shops attract me.
I see. What clothes are inappropriate for you to go to school? Why, Miroslav?
Inappropriate это что?
Who remembers the word appropriate? Inappropriate.
Ну, неприемлемый и приемлемый.
Yeah, that's right. So, what clothes are inappropriate for you when you go to school? Okay.
When I go to school, blue jeans are not appropriate for me
Mhm.
because they're not comfortable. I think
Uh-huh.
so.
I see. Do you have any clothes you haven't worn much? Grigory?
I have such clothes. For example, I have a pair of shoes that I haven't worn so much as I could.
Mhm. Good. Next one. Do you prefer shopping for clothes on your own or with your friends? Why? Alice, please.
Personally, I prefer to go shopping with my friends. I think so because friends can give you some good advice and say what type of clothes suit you more. Moreover, it's fun to go through all of the shops with your friends because you can have a nice conversation on different topics.
Great. Next question is, do you believe in retail therapy? Sofia Borucheva, please.
Retail therapy?
Can you guess this expression?
Это терапия.
Retail, when you go to retail shops. Розничная торговля, retail shops.
Еще раз вопрос можете повторить?
Do you believe in retail therapy? The question is.
So as far as I understood, retail therapy, I don't know how I can believe in it because it's mostly for people who are engaged in buying products or goods. That's why, well, probably I believe. I don't know.
Good. Other Sophia, question for you. What clothes can be bought without trying on?
In my actually, I think that t-shirts can be bought without trying on. I think so because t-shirts are suitable for every person without any problems with your body shape.
I see. What is more, you can also give it to your younger sister, for example, if you have one, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I remember you have a sister. Good. So my next question is, what clothes cannot be returned? Grigory?
I think that clothes without receipt do not able
Receipt,
Receipt.
not receipt.
People do not have an ability to return to a shop.
Be careful, слово чек-квитанция произносится receipt. No?
Okay.
Great. My next question is, how many pairs of shoes do you own, Darya Vaganova?
If honestly, I don't know how many shoes in my own. Maybe 4. I don't.
For different season, of course. Could be
Yes.
trainers, sandals, or flip-flops. Remember these words, yes?
Yes.
And last but not least question, why can one take something back to the shop? Darya Balabaeva.
I think one can something take back to the shop because it doesn't suit him, or it is damaged.
Oh yes, that's it. So, as for the next activity, we are going to brainstorm how we ask questions for this writing test task, and imagine that in your email, the person wrote that recently I bought a wonderful dress. Let's call her Jessica, and you need to ask 3 questions about that dress. Now, I suggest you write down the questions, and then we'll discuss it. I'm giving you a couple of minutes to write down 3 questions, okay? Good. Daria Balabayeva. Why here did you buy it? What's wrong? How much? What is how much? Yeah. Okay, I can see that all of your questions are okay. Mhm. Mhm. So, great. So just tell us your questions. Sofia Medvedeva, please, out loud, okay?
What color is your new dress? What style is it? Is it fashionable or not?
Okay. So, now I suggest you brainstorm some questions about clothes and fashion that you could ask each other in the form of a 2-minute dialogue. And we have 3 holes. And please go and speak to each other. I'll visit some of you at the moment, okay? Questions about fashion and trends in fashion. Okay, please start. Uh-huh. Okay, so what was the most unusual question you think was discussed, Sophia?
I think it's about my personal style.
Mhm. Now, what did you say about it, by the way?
My style quite different. It depends on my mood, but I prefer casual clothes, maybe skirts, jackets,
Mhm.
um,
Uh-huh, yeah.
or casual clothes.
Uh-huh. So I can see that everyone is back. And Alice, what was the most unusual question you needed to answer?
If I ever made some rush,
Mhm. Yeah, what did you say about it?
I said that I have never bought anything unnecessary for me.
Mhm. Uh-huh. So, as we are moving on, oh, I just needed to open the slide. You are going to practice how to ask questions to a certain task. And here is speaking task 2. So I'd like to ask Grigori to look at the first slide and make 4 questions to this situation, okay?
Уже отвечать можно, да?
Yes, so read the task, please.
Ага.
Mm.
No, I'm considering going to Uganda to help locals. So the first question is, what kind of accommodation do you provide?
In
In Uganda.
Uganda, of course.
Yeah.
The second question.
How to get there, получается?
Yes.
Ага. How can I get there?
The third question.
What are the job requirements?
And
And
finally.
what food do you provide?
Okay, good. And let's brainstorm. What do you think are advantages and disadvantages of helping children in Uganda? Your idea, Sofia Boricheva, please.
The advantage of helping children in Uganda is that you can be a person that helps children, of course. It's like a charity, and it can bring pleasure to you. But as for disadvantages, probably it can cost too much for people to fly or to like buy a lot of products, goods for children. But in this way, they need to choose or you want to follow like charity or you can't get money for children.
The next situation, you, Sofia Medvedeva, will ask 4 questions to number 2. You are considering working for a nature conservation project, yeah? Okay.
What kind of experience is needed to work for a nature conservation project?
Good, yes.
What is the how long is the probation period?
Sorry, not okay. How long is
the probation period last?
probation? Read the word carefully.
Я вообще не знаю, что это за слово.
Oh, probation.
Ой, probation
Русское
period.
слово проба, да, очень похожее, да, probation. То
How
есть
long does the
период
probation
на испытание тебе на новом месте работы. Probation period, yes?
the probation period last?
So be careful with this word. It's a surprise that it's a new word for you. Okay, go on.
What are the working hours?
Okay.
How сейчас. What is the size of the salary?
So it's better to ask how much is the salary or what is the salary in your project. Yeah. Okay. So speaking about such projects, what are its advantages and disadvantages, Grigory? A nature conservation project.
I think that the main advantage of nature conservation project is that you may increase your level of knowledge about nature and helps not only people but yourself because you live in this world. And the main disadvantage is that some people may have an allergy on some kinds of vegetation, yeah,
Yeah.
and may be bitten by some insects that may cause приступ.
So health problems, you just
Yeah,
maybe
health problems.
say, well, health problems. For task 3, Miroslav, you are welcome with your questions, please. About planting trees around your school.
What do I need to bring with me?
Oh, the first question should contain the information about the task itself, yeah?
What do I need to bring with me for your school?
No, it could be your textbook or a ruler and a pen. Yeah, planting trees is the topic, yes? What do I need to bring for planting trees?
What
Yeah,
type
it's the right
of
question. Yes?
what type of tree do I need to bring to
No.
school?
Вопрос не о том. Если бы было в задании формулировка, какие типы деревьев, тогда мы бы об этом спрашивали, да? Но здесь what to bring вообще, что с собой взять? What do I need to bring to plant trees around my school? Вот все, да? То есть мы должны про конкретную тему спрашивать. What do I need to bring to the airport? Или to my business trip? И так далее. То есть конкретно о чем нас спрашивают, что берем с собой, да? Куда? Надо уточнить. Понятно?
Yeah.
Next question.
When exactly do I need to get to school?
Now, what is the exact date? When может быть про время, а здесь именно дата, число.
Ну,
Exact
просто
date.
дата, да. What is the
Да.
exact date?
When do I need to come? You may say, you need to come to 8:30 when the first lesson starts, yes? Which is not right here. Next one.
How much time I will plant trees?
А это вопрос? I will plant trees. Это уже
Will I
утверждение.
plant trees?
Да, порядок слов. How much time will I plant trees? Or will the event last? And the last question.
Do you provide trees?
Great. What trees provided? As simple as that. By the way, have you ever planted trees around your school?
No, I have never planted trees around my school.
I see. And the next task will be for Daria Vaganova, please. You need to help children in a local hospital. Okay.
Okay. Um, does this hospital require a medical experience?
Mm-hmm. Good
Uh,
question.
when I can visit this hospital? How old are the children?
Mhm.
And what is the number of volunteers?
Uh-huh. Great. So, what do you think about such situation? Would you like to help children in a local hospital? Why not, Alice? You're welcome.
I think that I would like to help children in local hospital because, well, first of all, I feel bad for those children that are staying in hospitals for a long time. And I would probably like to bring some light in their lives to make them happy.
Uh-huh.
And
How will you
to-
do that, by the way?
Hmm?
How will you do that, by the way?
Probably entertain them with some kinds of activities as presented in the picture,
Oh, yeah, perhaps. Hmm?
or just have a small conversation about whatever they like.
Hmm? Okay, by the way, Grigory, have you ever visited any child in a hospital, perhaps someone of your family members?
Mm, I have never had such experience, so I have never visited anyone in the hospital.
Mhm. Uh-huh, okay. So, what comes next? We are going to discuss essay writing a little bit. So luckily, you won't need to write anything, but to speak on what you can write in each paragraph. So just think, first read the assignment, and I'll ask you to comment on what you are going to write there, okay? I believe we have never written such such a story, yes? So something new for you. Okay. Have you got any ideas for the first paragraph, Miroslav?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It goes without saying that final exams are very important for students.
Mm-hmm.
While doing a project on how students prepare for final exams in Zetland, I have found some data with the results of the opinion polls presented in the table. I'm going to analyze the data and express my opinion.
Yes, so you understand it really well. About 2 or 3 facts from the table, I'd like to ask Grigory to speak. Be careful with the opinion poll question. Yeah.
According to the table,
Mm-hmm.
according to the data,
To the data.
the majority of the respondents
And in
prepared,
brackets, 42%, yes. Mm-hmm.
prepare, yeah, for the
Да.
exams.
Yes, they prepare for final exams by
With
making note cards. Можно так сказать, с помощью этого.
42 percentage points.
Мгм.
The second most sizable group prepare for the final exams by recording themselves. 24 percentage points.
Просто процент. Никаких
Percent.
Да, просто
Мгм.
проценты мы говорим, процент. Мгм.
And the least favored option is taking exercise with
Выполняет задание. Да, получается. Yes.
with the 3% of the surveyed.
Мгм. So, ну, она не the least favored все-таки, а the least number of the respondents take exercise to prepare for final exams. Да?
Мгм.
То есть мы должны написать, что, допустим, наименьшее количество наших респондентов делают то-то для того-то, да, как бы общая такая фраза. А в данном случае they take exercise to prepare for final exams. Yeah?
Okay.
И тогда мы правильно, грамотно по нашей таблице дадим наши сведения. So, Alice, what about comparisons? What can we compare here?
I think that we can compare the first
So the maximum result, yes, and
and the least
a
favored
to-do
one.
list. That's a good idea, by the way. So,
I think that I'm gonna compare the first and the last figure in the table.
Yes, and can you explain why such difference?
Uh,
Against this?
the option for making note cards is 39% higher than the taking exercise one. And this difference, the reason for this difference may be that note cards are more helpful and they can help a student to remember the information faster because you can test yourself without any help.
Yeah, that's good. So such was the method I used when I was a student myself with our algebra teacher. We had a special notebook for writing all the formulas, all the things, and Tatiana Isakovna told us to carry on writing this notebook from the 1st of September until the last days of May, and it was a big helper to all of the students, so I was good at the exam. I failed just one thing and I got a good mark for my final exam, by the way. Okay. So, and let's discuss the fifth point, which is for Daria Balabaeva. The fourth, sorry, point. Okay. Problem.
It is going without saying that. So while you getting ready for exams, you can face two various of problem. One of them is
Sorry, Дарья, вот с you лучше не давать такое вот. Это не обращение к кому-то, как в письме, да, в мейле. One can face, один человек, кто-то. One can face a lot of problems, да? Понятно? So, please.
One can face problems such as getting have less so that the person doesn't have a motivation to prepare for exams. To solve this problem, one can talk to his parents and friends about exams, and they will get all
Mhm.
their support and motivation.
Uh-huh. Okay, possible. Oh, there could be another problem, yes, that people maybe are not so confident in what they need to revise or to study, yeah?
Mhm.
And how you will give a solution to such a problem, my variant of a problem for some students. Daria, what do you think is the solution to my problem?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, so
should-
some students are not much confident in what they need to study, to revise for exams.
To solve this problem, I would suggest that one can. Oh, okay. 1 second, please.
Who has an idea to the problem? Come on. Alice, please, come on. Maybe your idea.
I haven't heard the problem correctly.
Yeah.
But what can be your problem? You may have a different problem.
Well, my problem is short memory.
Short memory. How can we solve such typical problem?
To solve this problem, students like me should probably do flashcards and revise the information you need on them constantly, like 4 to 5 times a day, different times a day, to memorize all of the information right. And also try to write the information you need to memorize
Yes.
on paper, because it can really help.
Okay, good, Alice. But in speaking, it's okay to say also. In writing, this style should be moreover or furthermore. Okay?
That's true.
Because we're discussing writing, not speaking now. Yes. And the last but not least, I suggest Sofia Borichova to comment on the final aspect.
In conclusion, I would like to emphasize that the most important factor to succeed an exam is to practice.
Sorry?
Is to practice as much as possible and try to revise all the material that people learn during the whole preparation.
Okay. And you personally, Sofia, can you say how you prepare for final exams?
Okay. I believe that I also try to practice as much as possible. I also try to solve various tasks, especially related to math exam, because sometimes it can be very taxing for me to understand and to realize some tasks. That's why I try to practice.
Yeah, and you, Miroslav, what do you do to prepare for final exams successfully?
I use the help of the internet. For example, I search some words if we speak about English. I search some words in the internet and do some works in the internet. So the internet is a way I prepare for the final exam.
Yes, and also site FIPI, which is our best site where you have all the sample tasks, but some of them are the previous year, so you should be careful which are of today's oral part of exam, I mean. Yeah. And by the way, some of the tasks I use are from this website as well as from other books. Yeah. Okay. So, and you, Daria Balabayeva, what do you do to prepare for final exams?
I'm making like cheating papers.
Sheet papers.
Yeah.
Cheat paper, cheat
yeah.
sheets, they are called. Yes.
Also, I try to learn everything nowadays, especially. I try to pay attention on things that I forgot and that
Mhm.
I should to learn more.
Should learn, be careful, should learn.
yeah.
Okay. Since we are to practice some final part of oral exam. So actually, it's the topic of a project, Cultures of the World. Yes, very unusual photos now. Yeah, and they all dress up for cultural festivals. So, do you understand what the difference is, Miroslav? Your ideas?
The main difference between these photos is that in the first photo there is a lot of people in the festival.
Why? Where are a lot of people?
Ну, 2 people.
2 people. And that's not a lot of, that's just 2 people are shown. But what about their costumes, their dresses? They are.
Or,
Mhm.
the people wear masks, while in the second picture
Mhm.
the woman doesn't wear mask.
So she's in maybe traditional Russian style clothing, yeah? Because that's the way we can see something on the table as well, which is some part of Russian culture, yeah?
Можно outside in the first picture and inside in the second picture.
No, here is another difference, is how people are dressed for the cultural event, yes? They wear different masks and different costumes, yes? And they are different cultures of different countries, I believe, yes? So I suggest since today we can listen to Sofia Boricheva first, okay? Are you ready?
No, I need some time.
So think and then I'll start the timer. Okay, Sofia?
Okay, it's
Have you
quite,
got any ideas about the country of from the first photograph?
I don't know, it's quite taxing for me to create disadvantages. I don't know, to tell the truth.
So think about how the costumes suit. So just are they so comfortable for people or not? Maybe sometimes, yes.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Probably.
Go.
Hello, Mike. It's Sophia. What have you been up to? By the way, I've got some pictures of Career Spark project, cultures of the world, and now I'd like to speak about them with you. Well, I believe that the first photo is certainly relevant to our project because it illustrates two people wearing masks and masks. So what's more, they wear beautiful costumes. It seems to me that they are from France. The second photo could be quite useful for our project as well because it illustrates a Russian woman, and she is wearing a Russian folk costume. This photo is clearly exemplify two different types of costumes, and in the first photo the focus is on a French costume. However, the second photo illustrates a Russian costume. A Russian costume. The next point is to just convey some upsides and what you consider to be a benefit of wearing French costumes is that people can show their how they dressed, and they can show their culture, especially their country, France. The main advantage of wearing Russian costumes is that Russian people can support traditions and also show how they dressed. Despite the positive I just mentioned, there are some downsides, and the clear drawback of wearing French costumes is that they can be very heavy, and for people it can be uncomfortable to wear them. The main disadvantage of wearing Russian costumes is that they are old-fashioned and a lot of people, a lot of Russian people nowadays don't like wearing them. Personally, I would prefer the second way of dressing up for a cultural holiday, because I live in Russia and I of course would like to support my country, and in this event I would like to choose a Russian costume. So that's what I want to discuss with you. I'll send you the photos. I'd like to get your opinion about them. Get back to me and take care. Bye.
And even 15 seconds are left. So what can you say about her answer, Daria Balabayeva, please?
I think everything is good, but I'm not sure that it is France.
It could be
this-
China or Japan as well. We
No.
are not sure. We may presume it. Perhaps, using the word maybe, perhaps, yes?
Yeah.
That's the best alternative, what to say, yeah?
But I think everything is good in Sophia's answer.
The only thing I noticed which was not logical, saying that I would prefer the second way. That was possible.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't sound logical, and we could say I'd prefer to dress up as Russian old-fashioned clothes, etc., etc. Okay. And the second speaker for the same task, let it be you, Grigory, okay? Are you ready?
Okay, I'll try I'm ready, yeah.
So, go, please.
Hi, Vice. I just found two photos for our project Cultures of the World, and I'd like to tell you about them and share my ideas. In my opinion, these photos would perfectly suit our project because they show two different types of dressing up for cultural festivals. Let me describe them for you. Well, in the first picture, there is two people. They are on the festival, and they are wearing so strange dresses. In the first picture, there is a girl. She's sitting on the chair and holding a cup. Maybe she's going to drink a tea. So these photos have some difference between them. The main difference is that in the first picture there is a foreign type of dressing up for cultural festivals, while in the second photo there is a traditional Russian type of dressing up for cultural festivals. I think that these photos have some advantages and disadvantages. Well, the main advantage of foreign type of dressing up for cultural festivals that it may attract people by really bright details in their costumes. The main advantage of Russian traditional cultural type of dressing up, Russian traditional type of dressing up for cultural festivals, is that it depicts Russian culture, and it may increase the level of love to Russia,
Mhm.
Russian culture. Speaking of disadvantages, I think that the main disadvantage of foreign type of dressing up for cultural festivals is that sometimes it may be scary for children because of masks, strange masks. And the main disadvantage of type of dressing up for cultural festival, Russian type of dressing up for cultural festival, is that sometimes it may be expensive to do such costumes, and
Oops, time is up.
uh-huh.
Mhm. Yeah, 3 minutes are left. So you didn't express your opinion, unfortunately. So you'd better not make a description in detail of the photos, yes? Кто что еще заметил вот про недочет ответа? Софья, может, вы скажете? Горычева.
Not really. I'm not. I didn't notice.
Ага. Да, значит, не надо таких подробностей, что она наливает и собирается пить чай. Вот основное, что она сидит в костюме и все. И несколько лишних фраз было сказано, как бы отклонение немножечко от темы нашего выступления, поэтому вы не уложились и не успели сказать, что бы вы предпочли, да, Григорий? Мгм.
Ну, я запиналась очень много, потому что терял.
Да, вот. То есть старайтесь все-таки вот этот таймер удерживать. Уже мы на финальной прямой, финишной, да, к экзамену. И что бы вы сказали все-таки, what you would prefer?
I would prefer Russian traditional type of dressing up for cultural festivals because it is my favorite costume, and it helps me to increase my level of love to Russia. Maybe.
Okay, yes. By the way, Григорий, how you will say иностранный? Как произносится слово иностранный in English?
Foreign?
No.
Foreign.
Foreign. Вот это была фонетическая ошибка у вас. Несколько раз прозвучало. Непонятно сказано в начале слова, потом понятно, что это foreign, да? Okay. So that's all about today's activities. And let's brainstorm. What have we learned today? What have we brushed up today? Can you, Sofia Medvedeva, speak about it, okay? Вот. Сегодня какие аспекты вы запомнили, что вы там нового чуть-чуть узнали, повторили?
The main aspect was train speaking practice, in rooms with girls, training asking questions for the task number 2. It was the main aspects for me because I have little problems.
Yes, so yeah, and of course we brainstorm how to ask questions in emails and how to write an essay. Now you are maybe much better than before with writing an essay, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So speaking about your next week, you will also have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday activities to do on the online platform, and today's few tasks to be finished, to be recorded. Ага, вы там себя, где нужно, записываете, там такие задания, да, вот на этой платформе, видите, да, Progress.me. Ну, успехов вам и до встречи на наших занятиях 19 мая теперь, через неделю. Goodbye, good luck,
Bye.
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 bye.